GOML 2019 was this past weekend, and it was an amazing tournament. One of the best tournaments, honestly, I have ever been to, easily in the top 10, and that is with multiple recurring events that I absolutely love, like SmashCon and Combo Breaker, and I wanted to go over my tournament experience, considering I did pretty well and I finally have some time to record it. Sorry for the other tournaments that I didn't make wrap-ups of. I've just been so busy, and this one I felt like was more important to me, so I wanted to talk about it. So round 1, me and MVD played against Cursed and Waffles, and they were an Inkling and Wii Fit trainer team, and we won that 2-0 pretty solidly. Round 2, we played against Falcom and Melon, and we won that 2-0. That was a Lucina Shulk team, and again, me and MVD at this point were just playing really well. We got some ridiculous stuff against this team, or maybe it was the first team, I don't remember. We were swagging the hell out, and it was amazing. Round 3 was against Prismoid and Stoss, and this one was actually pretty close. They were playing Villager and Wii Fit, and it was really slow and kind of really obnoxious. We were actually losing game 1, and then we had to bring it back. I think I survived a long time and got a clutch edge guard, so we won that game, and then game 2 was a little bit less close, considering we had the momentum that we want. Like, we knew how we wanted to play, and so we won that 2-0. And in winners finals of the pool, we played against Smasher 1001 and Ksev, which was a Mega Man and Snake team, and game 1 was pretty close again, but game 2 really was not, or maybe it was the other way around, I don't exactly remember, but we did advance 2-0 into the top 16 winners. In winners quarterfinals, me and MVD played against Astro and V115, which was a Lucina and Lucario team, and game 1 was very close because MVD, I think, died under 100% twice because Lucario, and that kind of happens, and he clutched out a 2v1 at the end, but I think I only lost 2 stocks, or maybe he just lost stocks first, I don't remember. And then game 2 was a lot less close. We got some early edge guards on V115 so that Lucario didn't have as much aura, and then I think I died at like 35 one of the stocks, but it still wasn't particularly close, so we won that 2-0 to advance into top 8 winners, where we played against Nakat and Void, and that was an incredibly tense set. Void and Nakat were going double Pichu versus our Pikachu and Snake, and there were times that we had so much control, neither of us were getting hit, and we were able to tack on this percent on Pichu or get really early kills because it's Pichu, but then sometimes it was impossible to pin them down. We would die really early. I got edge guarded a whole bunch because spikes and because just like F smash 2 frames with Pichu, like that kind of just happens, and so they were able to take games, and then game 5, which we played, was so incredibly close. We ended up pretty much only winning because for some reason both of them were focusing on down smashing us instead of doing like back airs or forward tilts, and we shielded it, punished, or MVD I think fell out of 2 of them, and so we were able to get punishes. They've killed each other. I think one of the down smashes, the last down smash, I think Void killed Nakat, and then I killed Void as a punish on the down smash, and so we did win that 3-2 to advance into winners finals. And in winners finals, me and MVD played against Nairo and Cosmos, and Cosmos, we have had a lot of difficulty dealing with him in doubles. I do not think we have beat him once, considering we lost to him and Mars twice at Full Bloom. We lost to him and Tweak at Glitch, and I think there was one more time we played him that we lost, or maybe it was just those 3, I don't remember. But Inkling is very difficult to deal with because they can play so passive. Ink will make us deal more damage to each other, and also, you know, they can deal more damage to us. It's really difficult. The projectiles, and obviously Nairo, an incredibly fast player, incredibly good at doubles, although we have been handling him fairly well in doubles, and it is just so difficult to deal with the combination of a passive player and a really aggressive player when you take so much damage from either of them because of that Ink. So we unfortunately did drop 3-0. We kind of got rolled over as far as I remember. I think one of the games was relatively close, but it was pretty much they had the lead the entire time, like first stock, second stock, and then we would be playing catch up and we wouldn't quite be able to, unfortunately. So we did lose that 3-0 to drop into losers finals, where we played against MK Leo and Surge, who had a crazy losers run. MK Leo and Surge started off Roy and Joker, and we went up 2-1 because that was what they had to use in order to beat Larry and Ally in loser semifinals. But once we were up 2-1, Surge switched to Pokemon Trainer and everything changed. I think in the past 2, like the last 2 games, we got 4 stocked twice. They both had 2 stocks both games. We were getting hit by Leo, we were getting hit by Flare Blitz, by back air, by Charizard, we were getting hit by Arsene, everything. I think I died to a forward smash at like 40% because he was charging it as I was hitting Surge. Because I was hitting Surge and Joker activate, or like he gets the damage boost, or rather the meter boost when his teammates get hit, so he would get Arsene in the middle of hits and then just kill me for it, and that was really unfortunate for true punishes. So Joker seems ridiculous in doubles, actually amazing, just so strong, getting Arsene that much, and you have such crazy kill potential and speed. Well, you always have speed, and then just safety. He seems so good in doubles, like oh my god. But we did lose that 3-2 to get 3rd place at GOML. I feel like we were overall playing very well. Like there was very little that we could look back at in our losses and be like, damn, like we just messed up here and here, which kind of just they outplayed us. And you know, if you have to question your decision making, sometimes that's your opponents outplaying you or them putting pressure on you. So it's not the end of the world, but 3rd place. Like, damn, we're always so close to doing so well at these events, or I guess we are doing well, but we just want to win, and we keep getting close, but we keep not winning, so hopefully next time. But let's go into singles. So round 1 of singles, I played against arguably someone with the best tag I've ever heard, which is Dilf Pickles, and he was a Roy main. I think it was a 3-stock and a 2-stock that said pretty easy, but the dude was really funny and I enjoyed playing him a lot. Round 2 was against Mug, who was a Peach or Daisy main. I don't remember which one he played, and I actually, again, beat a Peach or Daisy. Obviously, it's not Samsora, but I was pretty feeling myself. I was moving a lot, getting some good combos, and I was able to win that 2-0. Then round 3, I played against Wafane, I think is how you pronounce it, and he was a Pokemon Trainer main, and I think it was last stock and then 3-stock. Mug was, I think, a double 3-stock as well. I was just playing so clean in doubles. I was hitting all my combos, which is nice because I've been labbing a little bit more, so I was just kind of feeling myself. And in Winners Finals, I played against Riz, who is a Mii Sword Fighter and Donkey Kong main, and I 3-stocked him game 1 his Mii Sword Fighter, and then I think I JV3'd his Donkey Kong, so again, lost like 4 stocks in the entirety of my pool. I was just playing super well, so I advanced into top 96. And in top 96, I played against Big D, the Ice Climber main from British Columbia, and he has had Captain L's number for a while, so I was kind of a little worried because he knows the Pikachu matchup really well, and I have never played a good Ice Climbers in this game, but I did win that 3-1. I lost game 1 on FD because I didn't know if Ice Climbers were super good on FD in this game since I don't have enough experience with them, but so I kind of gave him that game. He kind of destroyed me. Then game 2 was pretty close. Game 3 we were both at low percents, 1 stock, and then I got an edge guard on him because he went to go save Nana, because prioritizing Nana is really important. Remember to do that when you play against Ice Climbers. So then I was able to like chase him off stage and kill him really early. And then game 4, I think I had the lead pretty much the whole time. He got me the last stock, and then I killed him fairly immediately after that. So I did win that 3-1 to then go up against Nairo, and this was such a fun set. Playing against Nairo is just a lot of fun because we're both really fast, and generally the strategy of Pikachu Palutena is I need to play a bit more passive, a bit more grounded, but his speed in this set, or maybe I was just feeling myself, or maybe I was tired and I don't really know, but it didn't feel like I could do that even a little bit. Nairo, crazy, he is so fast when he plays, and he did end up winning 3-1, a pretty close game 1, or no, actually I think game 1 I got 2 stock, game 2 I won pretty close, game 3 I SD'd and he got a really early kill with an up smash 2-frame, and I still brought it back to last hit, last stock, which was really nice, and then I was like, okay, I'm feeling myself, and then he ended up closing out game 4, so I did lose that 3-1 to drop into losers, but I guess still knew I was playing well other than the SD, but that was just kind of like a, oops, I missaw like where I was on like the angle of the, you know, where I was trying to recover. Like I could have made it back, I just kind of didn't oopsie, like I did what I wanted, I just kind of messed up. But then I dropped into losers to play against Smock from Montreal, and I believe he was a Ganon main, but now he is a Ganon Wolf main, and I did win that 3-0 against his Wolf. I'm really comfortable in the matchup now. I learned how to edgeguard the character, I learned how to punish the character, I learned when to be a bit more passive, and if he's gonna down smash 2-frame me, he's gonna down smash 2-frame me, but I didn't get hit by any. I think that was like a 2-stock, 3-stock, 2-stock or something like that. I was playing incredibly well, and that put me into top 16, which I played on Sunday. So in losers, I unfortunately had to end the run of one of the other most impressive runs of the tournament in Riddles is Richter Belmont. He is ridiculous, but that matchup is like 7-3 Pikachu's favor, maybe 65-35. It's really bad. We both think that, and he still brought me to last hit, I believe, both games 1 and 2. He is so good with that character, but I did beat that to advance into the top 8 qualifier, where I had to play against Ally, and Ally did way better than he has against me, especially with Snake, compared to like ever, even going back to Brawl. So Ally, you know, won game 1, I won game 2, he won game 3, I won game 4. I don't think I was playing the best that I could have. I was missing a lot of little punishes, but I was also kind of worried. I really wanted to get top 8, so I had a lot of stuff going on in my head, but game 5, I got that all out of my head. I just played my game, and I ended up 2-stocking him to advance into top 8, and I was so happy because I haven't top 8'd like a big PGR tournament since Genesis, so I was really glad to finally just get back to that. I'm like, okay, I'm good, I'm playing well, let's just see how I can do in this top 8, because every other time I've made top 8, I feel like I've lost fairly early or lost when I wasn't supposed to, quote unquote, so I really wanted to prove myself, and prove myself I did. My first match in top 8 was going to be against PG's own Cosmos, and I'm 0-2 versus him. I lost to him at Glitch and Full Bloom, both game 5 sets, and this time was no exception. Well, to the game 5 sets, of course. You know, he won game 1, I won games 2 and 3, he won game 4, and then game 5, I started off with a really strong lead, and then I got him in a combo, and I dragged him down with an air, and he air dodged off stage at like 65 or so, even though it's kind of like a setup I have to make people SD, because everyone wants to hold shield when I'm doing an air drag down, so they can, you know, shield my up tilt or something. something, so he did SD pretty early, and then I ended up 3-stocking it because he just crumbled, and that kind of sucks because I saw him, he literally went like forward smash, up smash, down smash, like he was just throwing out killer moves, and you know what I say, we take those, and so I did win that 3-2 to advance into losers quarterfinals, where I got my run back versus Nairo after he lost to Mars, and unfortunately it did not feel to me that Nairo was playing as well as he was in winners, or maybe I was just playing so much better that I was able to recognize everything faster. It's one or the other, but I do think Nairo played kind of sloppy. I 2-stocked in game 1, game 2 he had a lead and I brought it back, and then game 3 I think I had the lead for the most part, and then he slowly started bringing it back, but I dash attacked him into submission, and I 3-0'd Nairo in losers quarterfinals to advance into losers semifinals, where thankfully I had to play Leo because Leo 3-2'd Samsora the set before, so I didn't have to play Samsora, although maybe I could have beat him because I was playing really well that tournament, way better than I did in the money match, but I played Leo, and again, that was an intense 3-2 set. He started on FD for some reason, because I guess he didn't know Pikachu's really good there, so I won game 1, he won game 2 on, I believe, Battlefield or something like that, maybe Yoshi's Story, I don't exactly remember. Game 3, I won on Kalos. I was actually losing by a lot that game. I think it was like pretty close last stock, and then he got like 100% lead, and I slowly started bringing it back, and stuffing out his bears and punishing them and just doing everything correct, and then I get a dash attack at like 110, and I get the kill, and I was so relieved that I won that set, and then he 2-stocked me on Smash. Oh no, actually game 2 was on Stadium, so I lost on Stadium, he shield broke me, and Smashville game 4, and then game 5 I went to Town and City, and I barely won. It was so back and forth. I got the first kill, he literally spawned off of the Angel platform and got a back air that put me on the side platform and another back air, then he got the second kill with an amazing forward smash. I only took like 10 or 15 before I killed him, and it was just so back and forth, and then that last stock I dominated him to 3-2 Leo, one of the best players, if not the best player in the world, and I was able to advance into losers finals where I played against the other Panda Global's member Mars, because all 3 of us made top 8, which is really fun, and then that set was ridiculous. He went Ike because Pikachu Zero Suit's really bad, and he typically with Zero Suit would not do well versus the New England Pikachu. His name is DM88, one of the better Pikachus, good stuff to him, but he did go Mars, and Mars is a nut. He side beat me in neutral, he up beat out of shield, he just did crazy options, and he went up 2-0 really solidly. I slowly started bringing it back. I won game 3 and 4 on Smashville, and then he counterpicks back to Smashville game 5, and it was a really back and forth game and a really unfortunate misinput. You know, I tried to chase him off stage, he aired off to the ledge, and I was like, okay, a quick attack can punish him, and I will get, you know, a punish, and then I can like up air him and maybe thunder him and kill him, or forward air him or something, and I got a Thunderbolt instead of the quick attack to then put me on the ledge, and then I panicked off the ledge because of that misinput, and he F-tilted me last hit, last stock to advance, or you know, he advanced to grand finals to play against Tweak, who ended up winning the tournament, but I was out at 3rd, and it sucks because I know I could have won that set. I mean, I was reverse 3-0ing him. I, you know, misinputted the such a clutch situation, and I was playing so well the rest of the tournament, and you know what? Some misinputs are gonna happen, and that's just the way it is, but I was just so happy with how I played this weekend. I hit all my combos, my advantage state was ridiculous, my disadvantage was amazing, my choices to quick attack, to not quick attack, to Thunder Jolt, I feel like all, other than really against the ally set, were just super solid. I was just so happy with how I was playing. ESAM is back in 2019. A little bit of labbing does wonders. Hitting your combos, you know, changing the way you want to do your combos if they're not working, are just so solid. There's little improvements, and I'm just so excited to keep playing. Hopefully I can bring this into the summer, and overall GOML 2019 was an amazing event. We were in downtown Toronto, so the food there was amazing, the people were great, you know, there was so much transit and there were so many things to do. There was apparently a lit after party that I didn't go to, which was on a boat, which was absolutely insane, and this tournament just pulled out all the stops. It was also a fighting game tournament. The Melee top 8 was one of the best Melee top 8s in recent history because Axe and Mango was grand finals, and also Leffen did really well, and it was just so insane. Everything about that tournament, the production quality, the amount of setups, the temperature in the venue I really liked, like pretty much overall, it was just a great event to go to. It was so much fun. I love the Canadian scene. Everyone is so nice. You know, I did a bunch of money matches to warm up and friendlies, and I just love playing everyone in Canada or the Northeast or the Midwest or just everyone. I just love this community when you kind of get the good people, and there are so many good people in the scene, and I absolutely love it. If you can, go to GOML 2020. I would highly recommend it. This tournament, you know, both years, like I didn't do great last year, but I still think that event was amazing, but it was also in the middle of nowhere in Mississauga, which is right next to the Toronto airport, but it's not Toronto, and this was in Toronto. Go to the 6, enjoy it, and yeah, that is going to be about it for this one. I hope you all enjoyed. Keep your faith in me, guys. I'm doing my best. I'm trying super hard. I want to get top 10 this season, you know, on the PGR. Hopefully I can do it with the remainder of the tournaments that I have left, and as always, social media, Panda and partner stuff is down below. I have a bunch of other videos coming up that you can go to my Twitter and kind of see what I have for my ideas, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.